Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the third day of July 2022, I'd like to welcome you over to APMEX so we can check out where the spot prices ended on Friday. Gold was up $5.60 to 1823.60. Silver down 50 cents to 2021. Now, platinum down 1880. Is it going to go below $900? We'll see on Monday or Tuesday. Now, palladium up to 1995, up $25.90. Now, over here to Coin World, there's an article that came out on Friday, July 1st at 9 a.m., and it was by Paul Gilkes, and the title of this article is Mint Official Explains Weight Differences for Silver Proof Set. Now, if you remember, we had done a video, says here, why did the U.S. Mint drop the 2022 Silver Proof Set weight this year, specifically the American Women quarters? But really, if you check down here, I think there was some comments saying that it wasn't only the quarter, it was also the dime and the $half. Now, over here to Coin World, and Paul Gilkes has an official U.S. Mint explanation as to what's happening here. And we're going to go through this and kind of explain what they mean by this and actually interpret what they say and kind of just paraphrase what's happening here. Now, here it goes. U.S. Mint official explains weight differences for silver proof set. And there it is. That's the 2022 silver dime. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous coin. Now, the silver content has not changed for any of the coins in the 2022 S silver proof set, despite the Mint now reporting the weight of the silver coin in troy ounces at the lower limit allowed for each coin's specification range. There it is. And that's really the highlight and the meat and potatoes of this whole article. And if you're confused what this means, I was too in the beginning, and I was like, what does it mean? What does it mean? Well, let's read on and we'll find out. Now, questions have been raised by some collectors about the silver content. And when they mean content, I don't think that they mean composition. I think we mean weight. Total weight. Now, in certain U.S. coins and how the U.S. Mint addresses the specifications on its website. Now, collector Bob Myers noted that YouTube video uploaded by the son of a silver stacker, that's your narrator, your humble narrator here, suggesting the silver content in the dime, $half, and $quarter in the 2022 S silver proof set is reduced from previous years as indicated in the Mint's change from grams to troy ounces in silver coins descriptions. And it's actually a little bit deeper than that. And that's what I'd like to show you here today. And I think that, is it on purpose? Maybe, maybe not. It says here, these are the conversion differences. Now it says here, son of a silver stacker suggests maybe the coins aren't as thick since the diameter remains the same. And obviously, since we've had this article come out and we did a video, well, actually, Coins Making Sense had a Saturday morning wake-up call, and I will leave a link in the description for his video as well. Well, actually, may not be public. What's happening here is we went ahead and we weighed the 2020 United States Mint silver proof quarters, silver proof dime, and the silver proof $half. Okay, and it weighed all the same. Okay, if not just a little bit less than the 2022 silver proof coins. Okay, now with that said, this clears up everything. However, what this does, now that we've cleared up what these coins are weighing, what doesn't add up is the Mint's behavior. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain that to you here in a second. All right. So and because we have our answers, and thank goodness, Kevin over Coins Making Sense. I know Salivate Metal did a video. Salivate Metal did a video on this yesterday as well. And really, it's it all goes back to if the U.S. Mint would have just stuck with a certain reporting method, none of this probably would have happened. Now, it says here, Coin World queried the U.S. Mint for an explanation of the references on silver content. U.S. Mint spokesperson Mike White explains that the silver content has not changed for any of the coins, and that is absolutely true. We can confirm that as of yesterday. We made the decision last year to list, okay, here it is. We made the decision last year to list all of our precious metals in troy ounces, okay? White said. Now, it doesn't say what they converted from. We went from this to this. It just says we went to this. Now, from this conversion from grams, we used a lower specification limit for our silver blanks in order to provide the minimum amount silver content in each coin. Now, what this basically means, okay? And then this was the tricky part to try and, I guess, try and figure out and paraphrase how they're going to say this. So what they're saying is on these mintage, on these mintages that they're giving us, these specification limits, that's the least you're going to get. Now, you could get a lot more, but that's the lowest you're going to get. Now, Tiny Numismatic says, well, why didn't they go plus or minus? All they did was plus. Okay, and I'll show you that here in a second. It makes way more sense when we see the numbers. Now, so using the dime example below, I don't think this really helps out too much. Let's go over here. I talked about this, and I'll leave a link in the description. We can talk about that one. Now, over here to the United States Mint, and this is where the problem started. All right. Here we go. Silver proof set of 2022, $105. The U.S. Mint does not say how much silver's in there. They do say that it's it's 3 nines, fine. That's outstanding. But listen, they didn't report how much total weight in silver there was. Okay, they left it to us to determine that. Okay, now here is the dime, the quarter, and the half dollar, and these are the minimum specifications. Okay, it isn't plus or minus this; it's this and then plus. You could get actually more, like the half dollar could be 405 or 406 or 410 instead of 0.399. So this is the minimum, the very minimum you're going to get from each coin. And the quarter, they could be 205. 0.205 or 0.210, but at the very minimum, you're at least going to get 0.99 troy ounces of silver for each quarter. I hope you understand that now. For the troy ounce on the dime, you could easily get 0.08 instead of 0.079, or you could get 0.079. Okay, so what they're saying is this is the very least, the very littlest amount of silver you will get. Okay, now not sure why they did this. Doesn't really give a reason. They said, okay, we're going to go from grams to troy ounces. Okay, that's fantastic. But let's go ahead and look at their behavior last year. All right. Now, we do know that they say grams in the specifications chart, but they don't say grams in the other areas. Okay, so here we are at the 2021 and still available, $105. You get the 2 quarters from last year. Look, here we go. Silver content. So they didn't mention silver content at the 2022. Okay, so let's go back. Now, do you see something odd here with the silver content? I didn't either in the beginning, but it finally yesterday I realized what was missing here, and I'm going to spell it out right away. It says silver content 0.984 ounces. Now, when is, well, I guess it could be, but what is the traditional standardized way of reporting precious metal content? Is it in ounces or in troy ounces? And this is not a typo. They actually meant ounces, not troy ounces, because this does jive. This is absolutely correct. This is in ounces, not in troy ounces. And I don't know when silver content is ever reported in ounces and not troy ounces. In fact, I think that's one of the first things you learn when you are starting to silver stack or starting into precious metals, is that you realize that there are 2 different types of ounces. There's troy ounces, okay, and there's regular ounces. All right, and this is from Investopedia. All right, what is a troy ounce? A troy ounce is a unit of measure used for weighing precious metals that dates back to the Middle Ages. What? So it's been used since the Middle Ages. Originally used in Troyes, France, 1 troy ounce is equal to 31.10 grams. I'm not going to go that far. According to the UK Royal Mint, 1 standard ounce used to weigh other items such as sugar and grain is slightly less at 28.35 grams. That's what the Mint is using for sugar and grains. Okay? What? Yeah, sugar and grains is what they're using. Why would they use sugar and grains ounces instead of troy ounces like they did this year? Okay, so that's really what it boils down to. So is the confusion on purpose? Okay, why not have standardization? Okay, why not have troy ounces all the way around or keep it in grams? It makes no sense, and it makes the Mint kind of look, like, well, are they up to something? I don't know, but why isn't the precious metal silver listed as troy ounces? Look at this, even here, look at this. For 2020, they even have it listed as ounces and not troy ounces. And like I said, this is correct, 1.65 ounces for weights and grains, like things like that, and sugar is 46.89. And this can be converted, okay, this 46.89 can be converted to troy ounces, okay? And when you do that, okay, you realize it is the same as these troy ounces here, if not just a little bit over. like I said, zero point 0.4, zero point 0.2, 0.08, and so on and so forth. Isn't that interesting, folks? So it looks like the Mint created their own problem. If they just would have been a little bit more communicative, they wouldn't have to have Michael White, the spokesperson at the United States Mint, come out and say what he had to say. So there it is. Let me go to my plus ones today. I hope you guys, I hope that worked out. I hope that we all kind of came to a conclusion here about what is happening, and it is the Mint's behavior. Okay, it is the non-communicative behavior of telling people why they went from grams to troy ounces or from just ounces. Why report it in ounces? Something that has been used since the Middle Ages. Are they trying to reinvent the wheel? Like I said, it just seems odd. That's a really odd behavior. And I've had enough about that. Let's go over here to the plus ones today. Bam! This is Gene Simmons. Gene Simmons said this. He says, "Believe me, the library is the temple of God. Education is the most sacred religion of all." What? All right, that's Gene Simmons right there. That's incredible. Speaking of Gene Simmons, this is Kiss. I Was Made for Lovin' You, and it's got lyrics on screen. So there it is, folks. I hope you all enjoyed today's show. I want to thank you for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker, out.